Disclaimer: I'm in no way a scholar, teacher, or any type of fancy person that's deemed intellectual. I am simply a teenage girl on a journey to memorize the Quran, wanting to teach others what she finds helpful. Some things that I want to clarify before I begin. Memorizing the Quran is a spiritual journey, and making the niyyah, intention, for Allah is vital. Without a strong niyyah for only Allah, you will not be rewarded in the hereafter. Some people do it because they want to be known as a hafiz or known in their Muslim community as a good Muslim, but where will that get you with Allah? Nowhere. The second thing I'd like to discuss is do not, and I repeat, do not start memorizing the Quran if you have the mindset of believing that it is hard. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Qamar, ayah 22,
وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ.
And we have certainly made the Quran easy for remembrance. So is there any who will remember?
Basically, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that He made the Quran easy for us, alhamdulillah, and believing otherwise will only make it harder on us. Now on to the tips. Tip number 1. Follow the Sunnah and respect the Quran. Always try to be in a clean state. Perform wudu before memorizing the Quran. Be careful with the Quran and hold it delicately and not flimsily. Don't treat it like a math textbook from school. It is the words of Allah, so treat it that way. Tip number 2. Do not procrastinate when it comes to the Quran. Because reading the Quran is a very valuable and vital part of Islam, the shaitan will always try his best to attempt you to stay away from the Quran. And don't say, oh, just one more episode or just one more YouTube video. Get up, grab a Quran, and
just do it! So just do it! Just do it!
Tip number 3. Develop a technique. When you find a memorizing technique that works for you, stick to it. Try to keep changes minimal. Keep the same mushaf if possible. Read the Quran at the same time and at the same place. Every single day. The less change, the better. Tip number 4. Read the tafsir. The Quran is so beautiful, but we will not see the beauty of Allah's words if we don't understand. A girl in my Quran class once came up to me and said that she was struggling with memorizing and wanted tips. I asked her, do you read the tafsir? She said, nah, I don't read the tafsir. I think this was the reason why she was struggling with her Quran memorization, but I'm not saying that the tafsir is the sole purpose of the struggle in memorizing Quran, but it does help a great deal. Tip number 5. Listen to the audio of the verses you are going to memorize. Just like music that gets stuck to your head, you need to do the same with Quran too. Listen to the reading a few times before you begin to help jog your memory. I will put links in the description box below, inshallah, of places that you could find Quran audio to listen to. Tip number 6. Review, review, review. People often overlook review as something not that important compared to hifz, but it's actually the opposite. You need to remember what you memorized, and the only way you could do that is by reviewing. An extra tip is to review the surah during salah. Before I end this video, I want you guys to remember to value quality over quantity. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share with anyone that might be interested, and subscribe. See you all next time, inshallah.